Hello, hello. How is everybody? Hey, Cindy. Hello, lurkers. Hey, MJ. Why, thank you, sir. I'm afraid you guys won't be able to see Angela tonight. She started her new job about a week ago, and they've been calling her in every day since. So even though they said for today, they're like, oh yeah, you'll have the day off. No, they called her in this morning, so she's closing tonight. But at least she's back on her feet, so that's a good thing. And unfortunately, our other friend that's been staying with us, that you guys have seen a couple of times, Shyla's not home tonight, so I am all by myself tonight. But that's all right. Yeah, they're apparently already talking about once she gets through her 90-day probation period, they already want to make her a manager. So, all right. And they've already said that they'll give her whatever time off she needs for the modeling stuff, so which is a good thing because she's got a 3-day photo shoot coming up at the end of February in Las Vegas. So, yeah. We're going to give a couple more minutes. Hopefully we'll get some more people in. Got a couple of announcements. And then we'll get going. Is anybody already digging trying to find the 2023s? I don't think anything's out yet. I don't think even the pennies get released until like the 15th. But I guess some could have got out early. Hey, Bill. Hey, I got some stuff tonight you might like when we get to the nickel section. So hopefully you'll be around. Got some Burfalos. Modern Burfalos. Yeah, I don't think they're out yet. I think it's the 15th is when they release like the basic pennies, nickels, and dimes. And then at some point later in the month, they'll release the first quarters for the women's series. And then like the $50 and stuff, that Mint usually doesn't release those until like, it's like May or June. All right, one more minute, then we'll get the beginning stuff out the way, get the announcements out the way. All right, for anybody new, payments made via PayPal. Use Cheapskate Coins at gmail.com and use goods and services only, please. We also have Cash App using the same email, Cheapskate Coins at gmail.com. If you use Cash App, it will say Louis Kuchera. That's me. You're in the right place. Shipping is $5.50 to $22. $5.50 being the little purple Bubba mailers, $22 being a large flat rate box. Expect that to go up a little bit because we're in a new year, and of course the post office likes to raise their prices every single year, so expect some of that to go up by a buck or two soon. And then of course there is a $35 included charge, a mean one, if you want to have your package sent registered. It is the only way to insure coins all the way through the mail. New buyers, if you want to get something tonight, you can, but you have to email us by the end of the night. That email has to have your shipping address, your personal information, your channel name, which payment method you're going to use, and what email you use for that payment method for invoicing purposes. That will have to be in by the end of the night, and we never ship anything without payment. You missed my question? What question? I didn't ask your question. Or if I did, I don't remember. All right, if you're on Facebook, here's our Facebook link. The lot list is on there. It is the top post. We put the lot list on there every Monday so you can see what we got coming up during the stream. We also have a mailing list. If you want to be on the mailing list, send us an email, cheapskatecoins@gmail.com, and say, add me to the mailing list. If you're on the mailing list, you get the lot list a few days before every sale. And as soon as you get the lot list, you have the ability to pre-purchase items from the lot list. Just keep in mind, if you pre-purchase something, it does have to be paid for by the evening before the sale. Just dreaming. All right. So with Angela starting her new job and me figuring out how to juggle everything because now I'm running both of our businesses all by myself, I got pretty busy last week. So sorry I didn't get around to doing the weekly loot giveaway. I will do a double one this week. So don't worry. I still have the list of all the names from last week. So we are still going to do the giveaway from last week. It will just be a little bit late. Also, just a reminder to everybody, if we do sellouts, much better giveaway. And I'll add an extra person. So we'll draw 2 names instead of 1. So help us out. Sell us out. Help us get rid of all of our old stuff so we can get new stuff. I also want to let everybody know on, for right now, we're going to be sticking on Tuesdays for at least the foreseeable future. Thursdays, just for trying to cram everything in, honestly wasn't working for us. Because I have to wait till the payments get in, and then when the payments get in, then I can go do the shopping for the next sale. And then with it being the weekend and the shop's not open, it was basically I was stuck, having either Monday or Tuesday having to cram out the list really fast, and then you guys only had like a day for pre-purchase, so that it wasn't fitting into the timetable. So we're going to be back on Tuesdays for the foreseeable future. And then I wanted to let everybody know on the 19th, Thursday the 19th, we have a consignment sale coming up. A lot of really cool stuff in that sale. There's a bunch of uncirculated Morgans in it. 49 lots of it are foreign silver. There's some awesome coins in there. I don't remember what else, but there's a bunch of cool stuff in there. So that's going to be coming up again on Thursday the 19th. I will have the lot list out for that one by, if nothing else, I'll have it out definitely by the 17th or the 18th, one of the two, at the latest. So keep that in mind. That'll be our normal starting point. Or starting time. All right. Let's get this thing going, shall we? All right, we are kicking off with banknotes as usual. World banknotes. And kicking that off is an uncirculated 1987 100 Intis from Peru. Going for $2. Peru apparently so big into textiles, those Peruvian rugs and stuff, that they decided to put their textile artwork on the back. You guys ever seen how much a Peruvian rug goes for? Those things are expensive. There are some of those that go for 6 figures. It's insane. I need to get into that business. Anybody? All right, moving on. All right, the next, I think 7 or so. These are the last ones of these that we have. We sold some sets of them a few weeks ago. This last set that we had, I'm just doing them out as individuals. And again, this is the night we sold the sets plus now. This is the first time we've ever had them from this country. These are the banknotes from Georgia. The country of Georgia, not the state. They're all uncirculated. The first one is 1993 2000 Capone. Uncirculated for $2. And you have kind of almost a fancy serial number because you got a 555. And they have that style where it's upright on one side, or portrait, and then landscape on the other. Anybody? Right? Every movie telephone number in the world. 555. I loved what was it called? Last Action Hero. When the kid pointed out, with a 555, you can only have 999,999 possible combinations. So even throwing in zip codes, that's just not possible for how many people there are in the nation. So how can everybody have a 555 number? All right, moving on to the 1993 3000 Capone uncirculated for $2. From Georgia. I don't know why that ended up on the list twice. We only have one of them. Oops. All right, moving on to 1994 20,000 Capone uncirculated for $2. Man, no love for the Georgia banknotes, huh? All right, moving on to the 30,000 1994 uncirculated. This one could almost be like a birth year kind of thing. You got, you could go like December 7th, 1997. Number one. Some people like to do that with banknote serial numbers. Moving on. To the 1994 50,000. Moving out to the 100,000. All right, moving on to the 250,000. And the last one from Georgia. Make it rain. Throw dollar bills at me, I'll throw coins at you and make it hail. All right, moving on. All right, last two are from Britain. These are both uncirculated. They're $3 each. We got the 1972 10 pence British Armed Forces banknote. It is uncirculated. 6th series. Actually did manage to find the catalog number on that one. $3. 10 new pence. Get that marker out of the way so you can actually see it. Move. There you go. Now you can actually see the whole thing. $3, anybody? Uncirculated. All right, moving on. No love for banknotes tonight. And also from 1972, the 50 pence. Uncirculated Armed Forces, also 6 series. Uncirculated for $3. I can do 5 for both. Going to Doug Harding for $5 for both. Congrats, sir. All right. We have one more banknote lot. But this is a 3-note lot of consecutive serial numbers, because I know some of you guys like that. So this is 3 1987 500 intis from Peru. All uncirculated. It's going for $6. And you see the serial number. You got ends in 78, 79, and 80. So 3 consecutive serial numbers. This is going for $6. Somebody should jump on these. What are the odds that banknotes made in Peru in 1987 would have made it to you in 2023 and still been together? And going to West Side. Congrats, sir. All right, if anybody decides you want any of those other banknotes, let me know. They shall be here. We are on to medallions. If I can get the rubber band off. Get off there. Move. All right, it's medallion time. All right, kicking off medallions. For those of you who like to collect the presidential stuff, this is a Harry S. Truman 33rd President medallion for $3. Led America to the conclusion of World War I or II. I suck at history. Anybody at $3? All right, moving on to the Alice Paul bronze medallion. She was a suffragist for women's rights back in the day. I suppose that could be copper, but I think it's bronze. Color looks more bronze than copper. Really pretty, though. All right, moving on. All right, next one, all the way from the holy city of Jerusalem. Way over there in the African area. So the Temple Mount Jerusalem souvenir medallion. The only other way you could ever get this medallion is if you went to Jerusalem to the Temple Mount and got the souvenir medallion. Anybody? Man, tough crowd tonight. It's going to be one of those nights, huh? All right, moving on. Next few, these are the last remaining medallions that we have from the Hershey collection. So if you want some, grab them. First one is from 1965. Hershey Coin Club. And this is the Hershey Community Center medallion. Going for $4. All right, moving on. Next one, we have two available from 1978. Hershey Coin Club, 75th year anniversary of Hershey, Pennsylvania. And these are high relief medallions. I mean, that stands way up off of that medallion. Two available, $4 each. $1978. One going to hidden. Any takers on the second? Got Mr. Milton Hershey there. It's nuts how high they put him up off the surface of that thing. Hey, the cone. Does it come with a Hershey bar? I'll tell you what, if you buy all of them that we have left, I'll throw in a Hershey miniature for you. I can't guarantee what state it'll be when it gets to you. All right, moving on. Next up from 1972. Hershey Coin Club Train at Hershey Railroad Station medallion. Going for $4. Oops, that was the wrong one. Wrong stack. This stack. There we go. You might get chocolate covered coins. Train at Hershey Railroad Station, and then on the other side, the Hershey Cadillac. All right, moving on to the 1971 Hershey Coin Club Hershey Homestead medallion. All right, moving on to the 1966. This is the Hershey chocolate plant medallion. Chocolate plant was founded in 1904. Medallion was made in 1966. Chocolate. It's kind of crazy that Hershey is not only the most well-known name in chocolate in the U.S., but they're the most well-known name of chocolate in the world. That's kind of cool. I agree, for the most part, yeah. Although I do like a good Nestle Crunch every now and again. Granted, I guess Hershey has their own version of it with the crackle, but it's not the same. Alright, moving on. Last one of these. For 1981, 25th anniversary of the Hershey Coin Club. If anybody wants all of them for the Hershey's, that's 6 medallions. I will do all 6 for 18 bucks. That drops them all to $3 each. So the low as I can go on these. Well, that's assuming that anybody actually takes that little package deal. Oh my lord, go away. Why is it always during the stream that my computer decides to show me every single notification all at once? Go away. There we go. Anybody? All 6 for 18 bucks. Which one is the last one? Remind me. All right, moving on. If you decide you want any of those medallions, let me know. Anime Wong. I might have one. I just got a bunch of the new women's quarters out of a couple of rolls today. I don't know for sure, though, if one of those was one of them. All right, on to coins. All right, first lot for coins today. We've done this a few times. You guys seem to like it. This is a 10 mix date and country bimetal world coin little bundle for $5. So 50 cents a coin. You are getting a 1997 100 sucrose from Ecuador. 1998 500 lyre from Italy. 1997 to 2001 series 1000 lyre. So that was only a 5-year design on that one. A 1987 500 lyre. A 10 francs from France, 1989. Another 10 francs from France, 1990. And 1991. So 89, 90, and 91. Little 3-year run right there. 1997, 500 pesos from Colombia. A 2004 €1 from Spain. That's actually still spendable, I'm pretty sure, if you ever find yourself in Spain. And then 1993 1 peso from Mexico. Any takers, $5 for the bundle. 50 cents per coin. Oh yeah, if that's still spendable, that's like what, like $1.09 or something like that, just for that one coin. Just in value of exchange. Anybody? Man, all right, moving on. I guess no sellout tonight. That means I don't have to give away something big and expensive. All right, next up is a little 5-coin set for $5. Oh, yeah, true. So any country you go to that uses the euro, you can spend that coin. All right, so we got a 1973 little mini Bahama Proof set. It's the penny through the quarter. So you got your 1 cent. You got your 5 cent. These are all proof decams. Proof of pineapple. And this set's going to Bill. Congrats, Bill. Here's your 10 cent. Here's your 15 cent. And your 25 cent. Going to Bill Betts. All right, next up, basically the same thing, except 1974. And this one's going to West Side. Congrats, West Side. So show you your coins real quick. always love that one because it's like basically a square or a diamond. So, all right. On to foreign silvers. Hey, Trent. And kicking off foreign silvers tonight is some more Bahamas. We're starting off with the 1972 $2. This is in the matte or the satin finish. 925 sterling silver. It is Gem BU. Only 65,000 of these were ever made. And it's going for 28 bucks. And a good rule of thumb of, world silver coins is figured that 75% of them have been melted down by now. So that gives you your basic number of how many are probably still out there. So 65,000 minus 75%. Anybody? What would that number be? Give me a sec. I'm curious now. 65,000 times 0.25. That'd be 16,250. Rough estimate of how many are still surviving out there that have not been melted down. You can't math. I used a calculator. And nobody. That is a beautiful coin, guys, and it's sterling silver. Size of an American silver dollar. This thing is gorgeous. Way cooler looking. Going to Doug. Grazie. Alright, that was the 72. Next up's the 73. At an even lower mintage. Only 43,000 of the 73s made. Again, Gem BU, matte finish. 28 bucks. Or satin finish, however you wanna call it. And going to Doug. Congrats, Doug. All right, as we continue our trip through the Bahamas here, our mintages are going to continue to get lower. So next up is the 1972 $5. This one's in a 3x3. This is a giant chunk of silver right here. 925 sterling. There's 1 1/4 ounces of silver weight in this thing. Gem BU, only 32,000 of these ever made. Going for 35 bucks. Oop, that's the 73. I have the wrong one. No, I just typed it wrong. It's a 73, not a 72. Sorry. I typoed on the list. I will fix it. Anybody? 1 1/4 ounces of silver just in silver weight in this thing. Let's see real quick. If I go yellow for a second, bear with me. Let's see. 1973, $5, Bahamas. Current melt on this coin. The melt on this coin right now alone is $29.74. As of right this second. Gotta have the set. Go in the Doug. Hey man, you're getting it for $5 over melt, dude. Can't complain with that. 32K minute and you're getting it for $5 over melt. Hey, Sand Digger. All right, and then the lowest mintage of them all. This one is stupidly low. The 1979 $5. 2,053 of these were ever made. It's going for $35. Again, $5 over melt. And going to Doug. Grass Doug. All right. Too slow hidden Doug beat you. All right, next one. We've got 2 of these available. These are awesome coins, guys. Somebody better pick these up. These are from 1970. These are 25 kroners from Norway. Viking country. $87.5% silver, so there's a weird silver percentage for you. These are Jim BUs, and they're $30 each. Wow. It was luster for days. Yes, sir. 25th anniversary of the liberation. Which also makes these commemoratives. Yeah, it does look really cool. Andy takers, $30 each. And again, I mean, these are like the size of American silver dollars. They have the cool edge. Give it more of that Viking feel. Have a look at these real quick. Let's see. 1970, 25 kroner. Norway. See, current melt value on these, $19.37 just in melt. It's got 0.8158 ounces of silver. So just a little shy of a full ounce. Mintage 1.2 million. Can I show the edge again? Yeah. Being very careful not to touch the surfaces. It is really neat. And to give you a better look at that textured surface on the reverse, that's what that texture looks like. So it gives it like the look of being almost like maybe like a shield. It's really cool. Here's a closer look at the edge. All right, last call on these. $30 each. Tell you what, if anybody wants both, I'll do both for $50. Absolute lowest price I can go on them. Makes them $25 each. All right, we are moving on. If anybody decides you want those, let me know. Next up, another low mintage coin. This is the only coin we have tonight from Turks and Caicos. 1974, 20 crowns. 925 sterling silver. This is in a 3x3. Or a 2.5 by 2.5, whatever it is. It's too big for a 2x2. Jim BU matte finish, $50. If you weren't getting 1,000 in drywall, who needs drywall, dude? Just hang up your coins. Frame them and use those. That is a big old chunky coin. This one's also got edge print on it. Looks like RG Bunker. Anybody? See what the weight, the melt on this one is real quick. See, current melt on this one, just the melt alone, is $27.31. Assayed silver weight, 1.1509 ounce. By the way, if anybody's ever wondering where I'm looking at these numbers for you guys, it's all on NGC when I'm looking at world coins. All right, moving on to Panama. Lots of Panamas tonight. So hopefully we have some Panama lovers out there. All right, kicking off Panama tonight is 1904, 5 centésimos. 90% silver, extremely fine, $12. Any takers? Wow, really? Not sure somebody would grab this one. All right, moving on. I know, right? Next up, 1947, 1/10 Balboa, 90% silver AU. Go over $10. Yeah, Panama is probably close to, if not the top collected country in the world silver circles. And there are some seriously valuable coins from Panama. A lot of people liked them because they were the same size and fineness and all of that as American coins for their standard coins. And that's because we made most of them for them, using the exact same planches that we use for our coins. All right, moving on. To the 1953. This one's an AU for $8. This one's starting to get some weird purple toning on it. Anybody? All right, moving on. Oh, we had two of those. We also have one in BU. 1953 BU. The BU is $10. There's the BU. This has got some toning going on too. It's got some gold, some green. Beautiful coin. Just a gorgeous piece. Doesn't want to show it under the scope, so let me see if I can get under here so you guys can try and see the luster. Yeah, nope, camera doesn't want to show it, but this thing's got great luster on it. It is a gorgeous coin. You can sort of see it right there, but my camera's just wanting to be dumb. Man, nobody wants that. All right. And here I was under the impression we had coin collectors on here tonight. All right, moving on. Now you can't have it, because it is in the past. All right, next up, 1904 half Balboa. 90% silver VF, going for $70. Which, by the way, that is still a pretty good bit below list for this coin. Anybody? Just a reminder, because we are getting into some more pricey coins right now with Panama, you are allowed to make payments on it. All right, moving on to the 1961 half Balboa. This one is a Gem BU. 350,000 of these ever made. This one's going for $45. That thing is gorgeous. Oh, this thing is a stunner. Going to mean one. Congrats, sir. Next up, at only 500,000 minted, the 1947 1 Balboa. This is an AU. It's got that cool gold patina on it. 90% silver, $45. I'll tell you what, if you could put together a full set of Panama Balboas, that's almost more impressive than being able to put together a full set of Morgans. Next up is from 1966, the one Balboa. Jim BU. Only 300,000 of these ever made. 45 bucks. Going to mean one. Congrats, sir. Oh, and Trent is bidding the 47. Congrats, Trent. All right, next up, stepping up our game a little bit here. The 1975 Balboa. 925 sterling silver Jim BU, 50 bucks. That is a big, thick coin. I would have to say this thing's probably at least 25% thicker than a standard silver dollar. Anybody, 50 bucks. Let's see what the melt on this thing is right now. 1975 Balboas. Melt value on this thing right now is $25.18. It's just over an ounce of silver in it. It's 1.0617 ounce assayed silver weight. Oh yeah, the big old like tank tread reeds. Anybody? I'll tell you what, I'll give you an even better deal on this one just for tonight only. For tonight only. I'll go 45 on it. $5 off. If you get it in the next 30 seconds, and then we're moving on. $15 seconds. All right, moving on. Last from Panama. This is the biggin. And this is one of our 2 showcase coins for tonight. This is the 1973 20 Balboas. 925 sterling silver. 3.8593 ounces assayed silver weight. It does have a little rim ding. 130 bucks. I do have a little bit of wiggle room on this one, but I'd like to try and get 130 out of it. Yeah, this is so big, I have to keep it in a Ziploc bag because I don't have a holder big enough for it. So a little bit of stats on this one for you guys. So current melt value, just the melt value on this coin, $91.42. And mintage on this is 94,000. So that is 91 bucks just in melt. And, well, 91 bucks and change. Fighting not to start a new collection. These things are awesome to collect. And then they only made them for like, I want to say it was like 10 years that they did the big 20 Balboas. I'll tell you what, I'll give you guys another big deal for tonight only. I'll do it for 115 bucks tonight only. 15 bucks off. $16 over melt. And going to MJ. Grasser. I don't have any marbles left. Alright, if anybody decides you want any of that Panama that's left over, let me know. Next up, we got another awesome low mintage, beautiful coin. And another big one in the bigger holder. 1972, $20 from the Cayman Islands. 925 sterling silver, Jim B.U. satin. 186,000 of these ever made. Going for 45 bucks. There's the silver wedding anniversary of Elizabeth and Philip. Big old beautiful chunk of silver right there. Oh, $25. Sorry. I don't know why it says $20 on the list. It says 25. Let me fix that real quick. There we go. $25. Cayman Islands. All right, so current melt value on this one. See, it is 1.5271 ounces of assayed silver weight, so over an ounce and a half. Melt value is $36.19. Ever get any Casa de Minote? Not yet. Excuse me. Anybody? All right, moving on. Next up, we got 2 coins from Australia. The land down under. First one, 1943, 3 pence. 925 sterling silver EF for $3. It's only $3. Somebody grab it. It's only $1 per pence. Anybody? All right, moving on. And the last one from Australia. 1952, 1 florin. 50% silver VF, $7. Why am I trying to show this coin under the scope? This is a big coin. Tell you what, if anybody wants both, I'll do both for 8. Gives you $2 off. And Doug's taking that deal. Congrats, Doug. All right. Next up, we're going to Britain. And kicking off Britain tonight is a 1920 shilling. 50% silver and fine. Going for $6. King George the Older. Anybody? All right, moving on to the 1939 shilling. This one is an EF for 5. King George the Younger. All right, moving on to 1943. 1 shilling. VF for $4. All right, moving on. Last one from Britain, 1929 Florin. 50% silver and fine for $6. Going to Trent. Congrats, Trent. All right. Anybody decide you want any of that other Britain? Let me know. Next up, we got one coin from France. It is a 1965 francs. 83.5% silver AU. Does have some colorful toning. Going for $10. Right? That is a gorgeous coin, folks. Been oddly having trouble getting silver coins from France lately. Going to Trent. Right, sir. I don't know why. I used to be able to get them all the time. Now they've disappeared. Next up, we got one coin from Belgium. It is a 1950 500 francs from Belgium. 83.5% silver, extremely fine. Going for $10. If it was the version that instead of it saying Belgie, it said BILG, like I think it's like QUE. That would be like an $8,000 coin. So you got to watch on these the spelling on the back. But $10 for this guy. Yeah, we don't get these very often. That's a very neat coin. Last call. It's not that far over melt either. Let me see real quick. See, current melt on this one. Oh, no, that's the banknote. That doesn't help me. Give me the coin. No, it's not that one. Good Lord. Really? There we go. Make sure I'm on the right one, because this one doesn't have a photo. No, it's not this one. Hey. Sorry, I'm trying to find the right coin. So I can give you guys the melt value on it. Oh, screw it. I'll just do it this way. Current silver value is... not my night tonight. Okay, as we speak, silver is at $23.66 an ounce. Where's my scale? So, if you ever can't find it, here's how you do it. You grab your scale. Put it on ounce. You take your coin, you put it on the scale. 0.423 is our weight, so we go. Calculator. You would go 0.423 times the percentage, so it would be times 0.835, and then you take the answer for that number and you go for the silver weight. Looks like Greg already beat me to it. Let's see if he was right. So times 23.55. I don't know. I got $8.31. Well, $8.32 basically on melt. Using the scale. So if that's the case, it's either $1.68 under melt or over melt, or it's a bunch under melt. But you got the wrong coin, yeah. So yeah, it's $8.32 is the melt value just in silver, and it's going for $10. So $1.38 over melt. No, $1.28 over melt. Somebody grab it. Go to Doug. Congrats, sir. All right, next up, we have one coin from Switzerland. It is a 1947 Swiss franc. 0.835% silver AU. 624,000 of these ever made. This one's going for $8. At first, I almost thought it was a BU, because this coin is gorgeous. But there is just a tiniest bit of wear on the high point. So that makes it an AU. See on the head right there. Just a little bit of wear. It's a high AU. For sure. Going to hit in. Hey, Lito, how you doing? Your new name, welcome. All right. Next up, hopefully Greg's still here because these are his favorite coins. And we got a bunch of these tonight. All right, going to Mexico. Kicking off Mexico with some 1 pesos. These are the 10 percenters. First one, we have 3 available. These 1958s. We have an AU at 5, and we have 2 VFs at $3 each. Here's the AU. That's the $5 one. And then here are the 2 VFs. These are $3 each. About the same amount of silver in these as in a war nickel. A U.S. war nickel. Roughly. Anybody? All right, moving on to the 1960 VF for $3. It's 6:48 p.m. and my computer is trying to tell me the temperature is going up outside. I highly doubt it. All right, moving on. The 1962 10%. We have 2 of these available. This is the AU for $5. Now, at almost 7 p.m. at night, if the temperature right now is going up outside, then that means something bad happened that is potentially going to kill a lot of people. Like, you know, a nuclear detonation or an asteroid hitting or, you know, something like that. So that's the AU, and then we also have a VF for $3. Or the entire city's on fire. Typically here, if a storm's coming in, unless it's during monsoon season, the temperature goes down as it's coming in. During monsoon season, it goes up. as the big monsoon storms are rolling in. You get this like just a super tight packed high pressure air right on the outside of it. So suddenly the temperature jumps up like an extra 5 degrees and then the storm hits. All right, moving on. All right, and the last one of the 1 pesos. Yep, we're in Arizona. Tucson, Arizona. 1966 VF, $3. Tell you what, if anybody wants all of those 1 pesos, I'll do all 7 for $18. That knocks $7 off. Anybody on the bundle? That makes them basically $2.57 each, including the AUs. Man, nothing, huh? All right. Moving on. I don't know why I did that. Give me those back. All right, 2 more coins from Mexico. Next one up is the 1951 5 peso. 72% silver AU for $20. My collection is mostly foreign. And right now we don't have any foreign silver in our collection. We've sold it all to you guys. So all of our foreign coin collection is all non-silver. All right, now we've also got the 1952 5 peso. 72% silver, extremely fine. This one's $18. anybody wants both, I'll do both for 34 bucks. That makes them 17 bucks each. Melt value on these is $15.25. So if anybody takes that deal, you're getting both of them for $1.75 over melt. I do not, sir. I haven't gotten any 2022 proofs. Wow, nobody wants these. $1.75 over melt each. All right, moving on. All right, next up, we're going to the Netherlands. And we are kicking off the Netherlands with a 1957 and 1 gulden. 72% silver AU for $7. Anybody? All right, moving on. To the 1961 2.5 gulden. 72% silver BU. $15. That's a gorgeous coin, folks. All right, now we've also got the 62 2.5 gulden. This one's an AU for 12. Starting to get some of that dark toning going on. If anybody wants both, I'll do both of them for 24 bucks. Here's $3 off. Wait, you want all three? I'll do all three for 30. That gives you $4 off. So you can do one bundle, the two together, or you can do all three. Anybody? Man, I can't give these things away to you guys tonight. All right, moving on. Next up, we're going to Cuba. If anybody buys these, it will just say, it won't have Cuba on it. So like the first one, on your invoice, will just say 10 centavos, 1952, 90% silver, BU. This one's going for $20. "50 years of liberty and progress." Kind of weird on these because you have the orientation on one, is this way, going up and down, but then the other one, or the other way, is just a little bit of a turn. So I don't know if that's an offset strike or if the die was rotated a little bit on one side and it's supposed to be that way or not. But this side is about 25 degrees off from this side on the alignment. I don't know if they're supposed to be made that way or not, because how many Cuba coins do you ever get to see? So I have nothing to compare it to. Just order capsules for 20 Balboa. Nice. All right, moving on. I'm amazed nobody got that. Usually Cuba doesn't last 2 seconds on our sales. And then we've also got the 1953 25 centavo, 90% silver BU, $40. So if anybody wants both, I will give you both coins. It'll be $60 individually. I'll knock 15 bucks off of it. $45 off, or 45 bucks for both. Lowest I can go on these. Oh yeah, these are awesome. And I mean, come on, it's Cuba. How often do you get a chance to get these? Wow, nobody. All right. Moving on. Smoking the wacky tobacco. I mean, apparently tonight I could put gold out for $5 and it wouldn't matter. All right, next up, going to Canada. 1917, 5 cents went in pre-sale. So we are kicking off with our second. It's our second showcase coin of the night. And a big gold for $5. I said I could. I didn't say I am. This is 1942, 10 cents Canada. It is from Newfoundland. Or Newfoundland, as they call it. 925 sterling silver BU. 293.7K minted. NGC list on this coin is $200. We're doing it for 110. And we will do payments. You're going to get for $90 off list. Almost a full 50% off the list price. This thing is gorgeous. Lots of luster. Here's that little scratch on the neck. That's why we've got it marked so far down off list. And we do still have some wiggle room on this one if anybody wants to make offers. This is a tough one to get to fill in a hole in your Canadian collections. So if anybody wants to make an offer, make me an offer. I'm going to eat a hot tamale. $95. I can do $95. $95 to Mr. MJ. Congrats, sir. $9. All right, next up. Oops. $19.60, 10 cents. 80% silver VF, $2. That's pretty much like wholesale price on these. You're gonna get for $2. If you were to buy a bag of like 100 of these, that's what you would get them for. You'd get them for 200 or for $2 each. Moving on to the 1963 AU, going for 4. 80% silver. All right, moving on to the 1967 AU. This is the Centennial Fish. Going for $4. All right, moving on. 2 quarters. Kicking off with 1921. Hey, Bo. It's probably a good thing you came in late, because I've been doing some insanity deals tonight. Nobody's been taking them, but I've been doing them. 1921, 25 cents. 597,000 of these ever minted, 80% silver. NGC list on this coin is $20. I am doing it for 12. Most of the banknotes are still available, though, if you want to see them at the end. I think we only sold like 1 plus the little set. Anybody? All right, moving on. $2, 1967, 80% silver, proof. The goose. Proof deep cameo goose. It's a good thing it's not a horror movie. You'd never be back. Just got home from a high school basketball game. Nice. Did you win? Or the team you were there to watch, did they win? The goose is loose. No? It happens. All right, moving on. All right, last one from Canada and the last foreign silver coin of the night. 1971. Very cool, as you can see there. Really cool rainbow toning on this thing. 50% silver proof. Over 15 bucks. And same with this side. Check that out. That is awesome coloring. And the camera is not doing the coloring on this coin justice whatsoever. That is really cool. 15 bucks for that one. All right, moving on. If anybody decides you want any of that Canada, let me know. All right, got a few Canadian large cents tonight. The 1909 went in pre-sale, so we're going to be starting these off at the 19010. 19010? No, 1910. So 1910 large cent in VF for $5. And that's the 11. Where'd the 10 go? I got to order. Oh no, it's a typo on the list. That's supposed to say 1911. Let me fix that real quick. Yep, I typoed. There we go. Now it's right. 1911. Going to West Side. Then 1913. This one's in a fine for $5. Anybody? All right, moving on. And then the 1916. Fine for $5. I've been wanting to do it. I just don't have the time anymore. If I had the time, I would. But with Angela back to work and me running both businesses now, I just do not have time to do penny box hunts anymore. I miss coin roll hunting. I used to do it all the time. All right, moving on. All right, next up, switching to the almighty scope. You're watching the depths of the channel. Back when we used to do it? Yeah. The good old days. $1944D, 20 centavos, USA, Philippines, 75% silver, BU, some cool color toning. Everything you could want. $6. Even got a die crack. A couple of die cracks. Any takers at $6. Hey, chef. There's a window between 12 a.m. and 3 a.m. that you can do penny hunts. That's where I spend my free time. No, there's not. Because Angela gets off at 10:30 at night. And then I walk her home. And then we do dinner. So by the time we get done with dinner and all that, it's already like 12:30, 1 o'clock in the morning. And then we spend a couple of hours together, so we at least get some time together. And then it's 3. And then she's going to bed. Going to West Side. Yep, Angela's at work. She started her new job a week ago today. Now I'm just making excuses. And so far, she's had 1 day off in a week. They've called her in every other day. How far is work from home? It's a little less than half a mile. She's right up at the next main light. She works at the Dollar General. So it's like 8 minutes to walk there, tops. If I'm like really walking fast, I can get there in like 5 or 6. All right, I'm going to take a quick break, guys, because I need to use the restroom, and unfortunately, I don't have any help tonight. So I will be right back. Bear with me. We'll have Indians when we get back. We still got more silver on the way, American silver. Lots of cool stuff. Please stick around. I will be right back. How would you even know if I had toilet paper in my shoe? You can't see my feet. I actually don't even have shoes on right now. One of the beauties of working from home. All right. Indians. Kick it off. Should probably go scope for these. Oh wait, I was on the scope. Duh. Okay. I know. Kick it off is 1875. Semi-key date. It's in an about good for $7. Anybody. Still got the date on there nice and strong. And you can just make out there was a die crack or something right there. I don't think that's a clash. Yeah, no, that would be a clash. But anywho, $7. Unless it's a clash with something else, which did happen with the old Indians. They got clashed with all kinds of stuff. There's one that got clashed with like a gold piece. Any chance I or anyone else can get Canadian nickel rolls? I have them every now and again. They're usually just like mixed date rolls. Are you in the market for some Canadian nickels? Alright, moving on to the 1879 VG for 10. Oh, you're talking about like bank rolls? I don't know if Canadians even come in bank rolls. I think they do them in bags. All right, moving on to the 1889. This one's in a good for $3. If anybody, by the way, if anybody just for something for fun, ever wants like foreign coins by the pound, I can do those. It'd be like $7 a pound. Sitting in the red 1909 Indian. Nice. Hopefully you get a good grade on it. Let me know what it says. If it's the one I'm thinking of, it should do well. That thing was gorgeous. He didn't think about it first. I'll keep an eye out. That's the best I can tell you. But I think I have like, God, I probably got like 40 pounds of mixed foreigns here right now. So if anybody wants foreigns by the pound, just tell me how many pounds you want at like $7 a pound, and I'll weigh it up and bag it up for you. All right, moving on. But it'll be a nice broad mix. Lots of countries. 1893. This one's in a good, going for $3. But yeah, you might want to look into that west side, because I think Canada does them in bags. I don't think they do rolls. So mixed date rolls might be the only way you'll get them. Which are still kind of like roll hunting, because it's still mixed dates. Alright, moving on. Man, no love for Indians tonight. Next up, 1995 or 1895. There we go. Not 19. 1895. In a good for $3. If I ever come across a pilot, I will let you know. I mean, one of my suppliers, if you're, saw down on what, when you're looking through the old stuff, Barry Hughes is a Canadian coin expert, so. Actually, Westside, shoot me an email. Let me know, like, how many you're looking for and, like, kind of a price range you're looking at. And then I'll see what I can do. For just bulk Canadian nickels. And then I'll pass it off to my Canadian guy. Because he still has lots of contacts in Canada. He could probably just have them ship them down. Alright, moving on. To 1897 in VG for $3. Surprised nobody's nabbing any of these. Last few weeks I've had Indians. They've all blown out. Oh wait, that's probably why. Y'all probably already got them all. Give you a bundle deal for them all? Well, let me get through them, and then what's left, if nobody grabs them all, I'll come up with something. You know me. Probably. Bunch of vultures. They just want even more money off, always. $18.99 VG, $3. Moving on. 1902 went in pre-sales, so we're on the 1906. This one's in a fine for $3. Still has some of the original color to this one. Not quite a red brown. There's not enough red left. But it's got some of the original color. It'd still be a brown. Cool looking though. Almost got like an antique look. All right, moving out. To the 1907. This one is in a VF for $4. If you guys remember Shyla, the girl that did it with me one night, and then the night Angela did the sale, she was helping her. I just got her started on Indians. So I'm helping her fill hers up. You have the coolest looking Woody Indian you got from PV. Looks like Lady Liberty is wearing a bandana. That's neat. Man, if you could put together a nice set of all Woody Indians, man, that would be something. This one's still got a good bit of diamond. All right, moving on. Last one, 1908. In a VG, $3. $95 and $97, got it. And this one's going to West Side. Congrats, sir. Which one is this? Oh, wait. Oh, wait, it's going to West Side. All right. And Bo, if you wanted a bundle on the remainders. I will do the remainders for it for $25. That gives you $8 off. Or anybody. Anybody want the rest? 25 bucks for all of them. $8 off of the listed price. See, you should have got them when they came up. They were only $3 each. It's a gamble. You win some, you lose some. I hope you guys don't mind me snacking on hot tamales. All right, moving on. If anybody does want that deal, let me know before the end of the night. We're going to move on to V-Nickels. So these are all some of the better date V-Nickels. As long as they share. Here. Grab some. Everybody. All right, kicking these off is the 1890 in VF. It's got like dark toning on it. Which makes it a pain to light it up. But it is an 1890 in VF. I'm going for 15 bucks. I'm just going to show that better under the scope. Even under the scope, it's tough to see. It's very dark toning. But how often do you see an 1890 that looks like that, guys? And I do have some wiggle room on this one if anybody wants to make an offer. Collection I want to put together eventually. I like the V-Nickels. I think they're cool. I've always been a fan of these coins. All right, moving on. And we've also got another 1890, but it is in good. I'm going for $4. That's probably more of what you're used to seeing on the 1800s. You finished it? Nice. So that means you got the 1913, right? The one that there's some people say doesn't exist and other people say there's only like 5 of them or something like that. If you have a 1913, I'd like to know when you won the lottery to be able to afford that thing. All right, moving on. Next up, we got two of these available. These are 1891s. Both in good. Both are $3. Yeah, the only pricey one out of the 1912s is the S. You can get a decent grade S for like $80. It's very possible. Very nice. I like the large cents too, but I don't know. If I ever did those, I'd want them to be like high grade. Just to see if I could do it, you know? Other than like the uber expensive dates. But for the basic dates, I'd like to get them like in, you know, actual reds and high grade. I just think that'd be cool. Which I know some of those is really hard to come by. All right, moving on to the 1892. Ain't good for $3. Kind of bummed out. We've got in like 3-4 weeks. The A&A Money Show is going to be in Phoenix, and I can't go, and it sucks because I really, really, really wanted to. But if any of you guys make it there, Rick Snow will be there. Why can't I go? For one thing, I have too much stuff I have to get done and constantly. And then for another thing, it's 250 miles away and I don't own a car. I got to go to one coin show up in Phoenix. It was fun. I actually went with Rick Snow's son and wife to that one. All right, moving out. Next up, we have two of these available. One is an about good, one's in a good. It's the 1893s. The AG is $2. The good is $3. Rick seriously needs to adopt you. I think he adopted Angela, considering he keeps just like handing her stuff for free. 1893. There's the about good. That's the $2 one. And then there is the good. That's the $3 one. Oh, you guys want to see what she gave me for Christmas? She gave me a coin for Christmas. That definitely is adopt you. I'll show you in a minute. Yeah, it's like if she's looking at something, and I mean, obviously not if it's like a $500 coin or something, but like if she's looking at something and she really, really likes it, he just hands it to her. He's like, here, enjoy. I'm like, dude, why don't you ever do that with me? Like, oh wait, she's prettier than I am. That's why. All right, moving on. Last of the V-Nickels. 1912 Denver. This one's in a VF and $18. Only year that they had the mint marks. 1912. They had the D and the S. Mint mark is right there. He is. He's really cool. If you get, if you get in personal with him. Which took us, we've been doing business with him for 4.5 years. So, in that amount of time, we've gotten in good with him, his wife, and his son. So, it's pretty cool having them as friends. Man, I'm surprised nobody wants this. How often do you see V-Nickels that look like this, guys? Come on. Look at this thing. Look at all that detail. D-Mint Mock. If nobody grabs this thing, I might keep it. I might put this in my V-Nickel collection. Let's go. And then we are moving on. All right, moving on. I need to get through this stuff. It's getting late. Normally, I'm done like 30 minutes ago. All right, next up, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 more of these left. So help us get rid of these guys. These are the 2005 PD&S Westward Journey 6 nickel sets. So you're getting the Philly, the Denver, and the Proof. 6 coins, $7. So you got your Bison. And these are the ones out of the mint set. So you're getting the Satins. So your Satin Bison, your Proof Bison, your other Satin Bison, and your Western Waters. We've got 7 of these left. $7 each. If somebody wants all of them, I'll do all of them for $35. That drops them to $5 each. But you have to get all 7. At least the nice thing about these sets is these sets were put together by the mint. These aren't like aftermarket sets. The U.S. Mint actually put these together. So you actually have the box that says United States Mint. And then you get the U.S. Mint certificate of authenticity. Signed by the director of the United States Mint. Anybody? Last call. All right, moving on. Get back in the box. Come on. You can do it. In the box. All right, get these back together. All right, next up, dimes. Kicking off with the 1964 Roosevelt dime silver proof deep cameo. It is not often you find one of these that even has regular cameo, much less finding a decam. But that is white on black. It's going for 20 bucks. I have some wiggle room on this one. But it's fully worth 20 bucks. But if anybody wants to make a reasonable offer, I do have a little wiggle room on this one. Anybody? All right, moving on to the 1992 90% silver proof decam. Going for $8. First year they started doing the silver proofs again. 1992. There's a weird pulsing of light because it's catching the ceiling fan lights as the blades go in front of it. It's like a disco show. All right, moving on. Next up, we got two available. But one is a decam for $8 and one is just a regular cameo for $7. So there is your decam. And that one is the cameo. With some cool, colorful toning starting on it. That's in the plastic. Get off there. Chef got the 92. Oh, congrats, Chef. 92 going to Chef. I didn't even catch that. Thank you, Cindy. I appreciate it. Moving on. To the 2000S. Decam. Going for $4. 90% silver. Going to Chef. Congrats, sir. All right, and the last one of these for the silver-proof dimes. 2004. Going for $4. Going to Chef. Congrats, sir. All right. Tell you what. The 3 more Uber ones. If anybody wants all 3, I'll knock $15 off the top. So all 3, $25. You're basically buying the 64 and getting those for free. And Chef says, I will take that deal, sir. Congrats, sir. All right. Both the quarters, the Barber and the 1955 are sold. Those went in pre-sale. So we are on to the graded silver-proof quarters. There's 2 of these available. I dropped the price by $2 this time. They were $20. I'm doing them 18 now. 2001 Rhode Islands. Proof 69 Ultra Cameos. 90% silvers. $18 each. 2 available. If anybody wants both, I'll do both for $30. Lowest price I can go on them. 1 point away from perfect. And Chef's taking the deal. Gratzer. All right. We are now on to half dollars. We got one Walking Liberty tonight. Just one. It's a 1943 plain date in AU for 18 bucks. Anybody? There you go. Any takers? Last call, and we're moving on. All right, moving on. And then we got one Franklin tonight. It's the 1963 Denver BU for 15 bucks. That is a beautiful coin. If anybody wants both, I'll do both for 30. Saves you $3. Makes them 15 bucks each. If you get both. If it is, the amount that it's rotated is like negligible. Anybody? All right, moving on. Next up is a full roll. 2022 Philadelphia's Brilliant Uncirculateds Kennedy Ave dollars. $10 face. You're getting it for 2 times face. $20. Oh yeah, these things are great. Anybody? Wow, nobody. I thought somebody would have wanted that. All right, moving on. All right, last 2 lots from the list. We finally made it to the end. Is 2 available on this. It is the 1923 Peace Dollar. Both are BUs and they're $45 each. Anybody? If anybody wants both, I'll do it both for 80. Oh, never mind, because Bo just bought one. Bo, you get to pick. Which one do you want? You want? We'll say that's number 1, that's number 2. This one? That one going to Bo. Anybody on the second? Yeah, good luck with getting these graded. Nice. All right. All right, leftovers, banknotes. We have the 1987 100 Entish Peru uncirculated for $2. And all the Georgias. 2,000, 3,000, 20,000, 30,000, 50,000, 100,000, and 250,000 Capones. All uncirculated at $2 each. Does anybody want any of that? Nice. A 67 is a very nice grade. You got the Georgia last week? I don't know. Honestly. I'd have to look. This time they're individual, though. It's not as a set. But let me look real quick. Wait. It wasn't last week. It was the week before, I think. I'll tell you for sure in a second. Yes, Bo, you did get them. You got one set, Doug got one set. These were the final set, but nobody got it, so I just decided to do them individually. All right, medallions. The one of the 75th year anniversary of Hershey sold. The rest of them are all still available. So that's the Harry S. Truman presidential, the Alice Paul, Temple Mount Jerusalem, and then for the Hershey's was the Community Center 75th year anniversary of Hershey, PA. Train at Hershey Railroad Station, Hershey Homestead, and Hershey Chocolate Plant, and then 25th anniversary of the Hershey Coin Club. And then I did a deal on those that dropped them to $3 each if you got all of them. So it was $18 if you wanted all of the remaining Hershey medallions. Anybody want to know anything about the medallions? Okay. The 10 mixed date bimetal world coin bundle is still available. That's mixed date and countries, 10 coins, $5. So it's 50 cents a coin. Okay. Foreign silver. Both of the 1970 25 kroners from Norway are still available. Did anybody want to see those again? Okay, this 1974 20 crowns from Turks and Caicos is still available. Did anybody want to see that one again? Okay, Panama, 1904, 5 centésimos, EF is still available. All of the 1/10 Balboas are still available. That's the 47 253s. One's an AU, one's a BU on the 53s. The 47's an AU. Doug, you wanted to see the Turks and Caicos again? Is that what you're saying yes to? And then the 1904 half Balboa is still available as VF. And the 1975 Balboa is still available. Anybody want to see any of those? I'm actually surprised nobody wanted those 1904 Panamas. Getting old Panama is tough. Okay. 1972 $25 Cayman Islands sterling silver. Did anybody want to see that one again? Okay, all three of the British shillings, 1920, 39, and 43. Anybody want to see those again? Everything from Mexico is still available. Did anybody want to see any of that again? That's all the 1 pesos, the 10%ers, and then the 51 and the 52, 5 pesos. Okay, Netherlands, all three are still available. Same with both the Cubas. Anybody want to see Netherlands or Cuba again? Cuba, by the way, the 2 Cuba coins, I did a bundle deal on, or a group deal on them if anybody wanted both. I made it $50 for both. So you got $10 off. Or no, it was 45 for both. So it was $15 off. That's the 1952 10 centavos and the 1953 25 centavos. Both of them are BUs. Anybody want to see any of the Canada again? Canada's still available. A 1960 dime, 63 dime, 67 dime, the 1921 25-cent piece, and then both of the dollars. And just a reminder to everybody, I said this in the beginning of the stream, but I'm sorry I did not get to the giveaway last week. I will do a double giveaway this week to make up for it. Just with Angela starting working and me trying to figure out a new schedule to run both businesses by myself. Last week got a little hectic, but I will get to it. All right, large cents, Canadian large cents, the 13 and the 16 are the only two still available. Did anybody want to see those again? All the V-nickels are still available. Indian cents, the 75, 79, 89, 93, 99, 06, and 07 are available. All the Westward Journey nickel sets are available. And then, of course, the Walking Liberty, the Franklin, the Kennedy roll, and one of the peace dollars. So was there anything at all that anybody wanted to see? Still amazed. Nobody wants these. These things are freaking awesome. It's like Viking silver. Last call on everything. All right, I'm going to get out of here then, guys. Thanks for coming out. I appreciate it. Again, later this week, I will do a double giveaway, one for last week, one for this week. So, as always, give me a bit to get all of the invoices put together and sent out. And everybody have a great night.